Okay. Coach, thoughts, first off, just thoughts on the game. You're grinding out a win against a good Akron team.
Yeah. First off, like Akron over the last few years, you can see they're improving. We've watched a lot of film on them this week, and their record really doesn't really reflect where they're at as a team. I think, they were beating Kent State last week 1-0 in the last 10-15 minutes. They had a really good game against Buffalo. So we knew coming into this game, Akron's going to be much improved. So we knew it was going to be a different type of challenge. I was very impressed with the way they play. They try to possess it. They're well coached, and she does a really nice job. So this was one of those games where I was a little bit worried coming in because I knew they were going to be much better. Felt we played well. Felt we controlled the game fairly well. There was periods where they had a little bit more of the ball and periods where we had a bit more of the ball. But overall, happy with our possession, happy with the way we looked. We're creating chances, feel like we're possessing the ball really well. Our foundation at the back, it's been so solid defensively. The defensive unit has been really good the first 3 games, kept 3 shutouts. Just feel like we need to keep chipping away, improving in the final third. If we can get the final third piece right, I think we've got a really good group on our hands.
You had talked about, you kind of just now mentioned this, but you had sort of talked about, in the back, like if you don't concede, obviously you can never lose, but just that's 3 MAC matches now, and not only have you not conceded a goal, really not a lot of shots against you, and just that group, obviously Gilmore is a veteran kid's been out there, but Emily Gardner, first year as a starter, Taylor Green, a freshman, Riley Clark hasn't played a lot, and then Christine Erdman's a freshman. There's a lot of new players back there kind of around Isabel, and you got 2 goalies rotating. Just what have you seen that's kind of made the difference here as we've gotten into MAC play?
I think chemistry with the back line and the goalkeepers and the holding mids as well. So a lot of that is down to the holding midfielders as well. But they have a good chemistry at the back. They're communicating, they play for each other, they're scrappy, they work really, really hard. We work a lot on 1v1 defending. So they're just doing a nice job of making sure they do everything they can to shut teams down. I'm really proud of us limiting teams to shots, which is a big thing, because we've not given teams a lot of shots, but we've also got some good teams coming up. So it's got to continue. It's a good start, but you go one game at a time. You can only play the team that's in front of you, and now the preparation will begin. For Ohio University, who are having a great season this year as well. So excited, love our foundation. We got some really good players who are having good seasons defensively. Isabel Gilmore, she's as good of a player as I've ever coached. Emily Gardner's having a fantastic season. Taylor Green is a rookie freshman. He's not playing like a rookie. And then the depth in numbers, the players coming off of the bench are, you don't have starters and non-starters. It's starters and finishers. Like, the group that are starting are really doing a nice job, and the group that are coming in are finishing the halves off and making sure the level doesn't drop off. So proud of that. But the defending's all around the team as well. So you have to defend well up top, you have to defend well in midfield, as well as defend well at the back.
And then, Emma gets the goal for you relatively late in the game. Not a lot of kids can strike a ball like that. Just, I guess, talk about not just her goal tonight, but just what kind of the dimension she gives to you guys coming off the bench.
Yeah, she's a good player. She's a really good player. We knew that. I mean, the girls will make fun of her a little bit, but she was the Gatorade Player of the Year in Ohio. So we know she's a good player, but it's hard as a freshman. It's hard to come in as a freshman and make the impact you want to make. And she had a ton of success as an All-American in high school and everything else, but you're coming in to play against 22-year-old women at the college level. So it takes time, and she was finding her feet and doing really well, and then she got a little bit of an injury, and she's just getting back to where she was. So hopefully that will continue, and she'll hopefully get one at the weekend as well.